What's up, guys? Welcome to AT Stocks. So, we want to thank you for joining us and just go over a quick intro to the group, understand how everything works. Figured we'd make this video for you guys to explain everything. So, basically, what happens is once you do buy a package, you're going to be invited to our Discord. So, you can either download the app on your phone or you can download it as well on the desktop. I recommend that you do both. So what's going to happen is when you join the group, you're going to click on a link that is sent to your email. From that link, you'll be sent to AT Stocks here, to the channel. What you're going to do, to the group. What you're going to do is see a bunch of channels on the left. They're going to look, they might be condensed like this. You're going to see a few that are locked, so you won't see these signals right away. You won't see everything stocks right away. You won't see these two at least in them. And I'm going to go over what those mean in a minute. But what you're going to want to do as soon as you join is actually click on welcome here and click onboarding and type your full name. So from there, one of the moderators will add you and open up the locked channels for you. So once you have those channels unlocked, you'll be good to go for the group. Now what you're going to want to do first is actually open up an account with Robinhood. So what you're going to want to do is go to robinhood.com, sign up. We're going to have a link in the bio that you're going to see below in this video, so you can click that to sign up. But basically what you're going to want to do is create an account through there, and I recommend funding it with at least about a couple hundred, $500 usually if you can. Any more is fine. This is just an account from a member we have here. But anyway, what you're going to want to do is go to banking and add your bank account when they ask you to sign up and fund the account. Usually they'll be able to provide you the funds within about a day or so. So from there, what you're going to want to do is look for our signals. So this is just your brokerage account where you have your money in here, and I'll show you guys really quick how you can just buy and sell stock. So for instance, you could type in right here, NEO. You'll see NEO here. You'll see what percent it is up today. After hours is what percent and dollar amount that the stock is up when the market closes. And if you want to buy shares of the stock, you just go right here, buy NEO. You type in how many shares you want, and this would be a market order. So what a market order means is it'll automatically buy it for whatever price that someone is willing to sell it for. But if you want to get it at a certain price and we tell you to buy it at a certain price, you click here, these dots, and hit limit order. You can do the same thing on the mobile app. It's pretty easy on the mobile app too. You just click on the top right and change it to limit order, or you just click where the price is. And let's say we want to get in, let's say that we think it's going to go back down to like 280 or so. So we want to get in at 280 and catch a bounce. So we'll put in 280 here. We'll put in 10 shares, let's just say, as an example. Good for days, good. Hit review order, and then it's going to tell you you're placing a limit for this, and you hit submit. So it won't get filled until somebody actually sells it for that price to you. And then when you get that filled, it'll show up on the right here on Robinhood on the mobile app. If you scroll down, it'll also be there as well. So what you're going to want to do is then you can see like what you made for the day, week, and month here. Now options are going to be a little bit different. I'll explain those in a minute. But basically, that's going to be how stock purchasing works. So where do you find out what to buy? So when you join us, you're going to have to put your name here and you'll be added to the locked channels like I said. But let me briefly explain these. So first of all, you're going to want to read the rules in rules terminology here as well to find out exactly what we mean when myself or the Wolf or any analyst that we're going to have in the future posts. That way, if we say for an example, HOD means high of day. So if I say a stock's high of day, you can check it out. Usually I'll only say that if we're like inside of it already, if we're in a trade or if we're looking to get in a trade right around that. A general chat. This is where you guys can just talk about, random BS, anything really. How your day is, movies, anything like that. Memes, just post some memes, have some fun. Questions. If you guys have any questions, just post them in here. A mod will get back to you as soon as they can. But now we're going on to the Everything Stocks channel. So this is a stock chat. If you guys want to talk about stocks, keep it in here. Don't put it in public chat just because public chat's just for like random stuff. and don't talk about random stuff in stock chat. So if you want to talk about a stock, put it in here. It's usually what we recommend. Stock news. This is where we're going to post a bunch of news articles, different things from CNBC, Bloomberg, etc. You'll see those here. Stock charts. This is where we'll be posting charts. I do charts all the time. I'll show you guys a couple examples really quick. See if I can pull one up here. Yeah, so just as an example, this is just a channel that we have for Tesla. So recently Tesla just broke out. So we saw a downward channel here. This is the price. All these candles are the prices that it was each day. So you can see the prices on the right here. I use TradingView to chart. All of this can be found in our training channel, which I'm going to go over to in a minute. But anyway, we saw that Tesla's breaking out here, testing the top of the channel. So what that means is it was going to break out probably pretty soon. Usually it would go down at the top of the channel like it has been recently, but we had some news that Tesla's going to be reporting their deliveries. So a lot of people were shorting it because they don't believe in Tesla. There's a bunch of up and down with it recently, but they actually beat they beat their delivery numbers. And just to show you guys what it did really quick here. So this is the market close. We'll go to the daily. So this is what it looked like. We just saw that. That's the last two candles. But if we go to the after hours, they released their news that they beat deliveries, and the stock, if you see over here, jumped 7% after hours. So you can actually go here to Robinhood, type in Tesla, and you'll see that 7% after hours. You can see the charts here, but the charts aren't that good on Robinhood, so I don't recommend them too much. Anyway, so that's how you'll be able to see news charts in the chat. Live trading. This is where we're going to be doing live trading in the morning. Usually the Wolf handles it. I might be doing some as well. But you're going to basically see a link here for the Zoom that he posts. What you're going to do is be able to join in there. When he's in the live room, he's going to give live shout outs. So he might say, buy NIO at this price now, or I'm buying this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. I'm selling this at this price. So you're going to want to check that. That's usually going to be from 9:15 to about 10:30 Eastern. I'm usually going to be signaling all day as well, which I'll show you in a minute a little bit differently. He also is going to post a watch list. This is stocks that are on his watch list that he's looking at. These are mostly for day trades, so he does buying and selling of stock. For myself, you might also see some of those signals in penny stock signals or stock signals. We also do some crypto that we're going to dabble in. Personally, myself, I'm an option expert, so I'm going to teach you guys options really quick. I have a bunch of videos that are going to be uploaded soon. You can also see them here in training. So you're going to see videos here. They're all here. You can go ahead and click on those. But what you're going to want to do is basically, first you're going to have to go to account settings on on Robinhood. Click options trading and hit upgrade. You're going to want to just say that you have some knowledge about it, you're looking for growth, etc. They usually approve you right away, so that shouldn't be a problem. From there, you're going to want to go to, let's just pull up a signal that I did, for instance. All right, so here's one. So it's going to say open call Tilray, which is the ticker. So Tilray, we'll type in that. Trade options. These are all just examples that we put in here. These weren't signals given because yesterday we just made this chat, so I was just testing it out. But you're going to see that. So it'll say 7/19/50 at 184. So what does that mean? So 7/19, that's the date. So if you click here, you'll see the date, 7/19. Strike is $50. So on the left, you'll see here 50. So we'll go to that, 50. And then you'll see the limit I think I just pulled whatever it was, just an example there. So here it was 184. So now it's 152 because it was down today. So with options, it's basically like leveraged trading. So I have a bunch of videos in the training that goes over this, but basically when you buy a call, it means that you think the stock is going up. And when you buy a put, which is buy put right here, you think the stock is going down. So you can actually make money when the stock goes down. So now it's 152 now, but actually these are all multiplied by 100. So 152 really means, put 1 in here, 152. So now we're not looking for any crazy moves here. If we get a little bit of a push up, this will actually go maybe to 180, 190. So that's my expertise. I just do quick in and out signals. You guys are going to see a lot of those, and how to enter them and exit you can see in the training videos also that we have, but this just gives you a quick example. Let's see if I can show you guys one really quick. Yeah, so here, so once you're in a trade, so for instance I did a silver trade. When you're in SLV here, I bought a $16 call. The expiration on it is 12/31, so this is just a long-term one I'm doing. I just bought a couple because I'm going to add into it as I see it progress. This is also on Buddy's account, of course, so you're going to see that. So what it means is we bought it at 0.30, right, which is actually $30. We bought 2 contracts, so that's 60 bucks. And we're already up $2, so we're up 3%. Obviously, 3% of 30 is not going to be a lot, so it's just about $1 each. And then multiplied by 2 because we have 2 contracts. So this is what it'll look like, and you'll see some pretty crazy ones. I'll show you guys in a second. But anyway, so when you're already in it, you're going to click on it on the right side where we just did, and then you can sell it here. So when I say in the chat, if I say sell to close, you're going to sell it at whatever price that it is listed here. If it moves a little bit, you can chase it a little bit. For instance, like if it sells and it's at 116 or 114 or something like that, then feel free to do that. So that's going to be the basic intro to Robinhood. You can only do a few day trades on Robinhood, but from there we'll upgrade you guys. We'll show you how to use Tastyworks, where you can do unlimited as well. But this is a good platform to start out on at least, and be able to kind of get familiar with how stocks work in the first week or two. So that's how that works. So basically, when you start up in the morning, you're going to want to take a look at the watch list. You're going to want to be in live trading. You're going to want to check for any option signals, stock signals, crypto signals, penny stock signals. I'll probably be posting 3-4 a day in here. The Wolf will be posting every day. He'll be talking live, there. And then the watch list will be posted every day. If you want to mute anything, so for instance, if you don't want to hear about this, the public chat, random stuff, just hit mute, right-click it here and hit mute. You can also edit it on the mobile app. So you can mute anything that you don't want. So if you just strictly want to see signals, you could just make sure everything's muted except for the signals tabs and watch list and live trading. That's pretty much it for the basic intro. We hope you guys enjoy your time here, make some great money, and definitely drop us any questions you have here in questions. Comment on the chat as well. And that's pretty much it. There's also feedback and gains here. If you guys have feedback or post some gains, post some wins for the day, you can do that. Training and learning, you'll see all the books. I have a bunch of PDFs here you guys can download, as well as videos on how to use Robinhood, how to understand option prices, what are options for me. Buying and selling stocks pretty easy. If you guys want to increase your knowledge, you can also watch these as well. Definitely help you trade on your own, but we definitely recommend just following the signals to start and watching the Wolf live in the morning. But that's about it here, guys. So make sure you definitely sign up for Robinhood in the link below to get started, fund your account. Also, I'll include the Tastyworks link. That's the one you're going to have to download eventually to be doing some more advanced trading. So if you want, you can sign up there as well just to get the process started. You don't have to fund the account right away, but both those links will be below. Again, any questions, feel free to message myself. You can do so by clicking my name. You'll see it. You can either go here to members and see I'm a mod there, or you can just click on it whenever I post anywhere as well. You can ask Arya as well if you have any questions there. Certain channels, by the way, the locked ones, you're not going to be able to type in. So, for instance, option signals, only I'm going to be able to type in here. So if you guys have any questions about them or anything, just post it in questions or stock chat. That's just so whenever anybody actually comes onto the group, like say they log in, they had work all day and then they just want to see if there's anything they can get in. Maybe they come in around 1 o'clock or something. They'll be able to click here and they'll just see my messages. So they won't see everybody talking about something and then have to scroll all the way up. So the lock channels, most of them you guys won't be able to type in. You'll only be able to read them. That's just to make it easier and a lot clearer. But that's it for us today, guys. Again, feel free to message me any questions, and definitely subscribe to our channel here. We're going to be posting a lot of videos for you guys moving forward. All right, guys, have a good one.